What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And tonight we have a crazy good episode because XYO is at those bedrock prices. If you look at the graph and internet computer price and a lot of these other cryptos, they are not at those bedrock prices. And I was looking at XYO earlier and I'm like, okay, I missed the chance to buy it at like right around 2 cents the other time, you know, when we were all talking about it. And now I get that chance to buy it again. And so we're going to be looking at XYO, not only TA, because I know you guys are probably getting tired of just pure TA stuff. We are going to look at the price in TA and stuff, but we're also going to go look at some kind of cool stuff that they have going on for the Xyocrypto. We have some Twitter posts that are pretty cool about the ecosystem and what's happening with XYO, and it has a lot to do with the Coinapp. And when they first started that, a lot of us didn't even think the Coinapp would be anything, and now it has turned into this global phenomenon. And really, when it got listed on Coinbase, that was the catalyst that really said, yes, this crypto is here to stay, and it has an awesome community behind it. There was a few people I was trying to get on my show, you know, to represent XYO, and maybe in the future we can still have them on, because there is always that anonymous option that we can still do on my video, like we've done with King Love when he came on. So which he might be on our video stream later, which is going to be after this one for sure tonight though, because I'm rested up, ready to go. We're going to have a good night tonight. So let's get right into this and start seeing what's up with XYO right now, guys, because this crypto really has my interest peaked, and I want to see if it is going to be my next graph, which I mean graph before it started doing funny stuff. Like the old school graph where you'd make money just about every time. And that's what I'm looking for in XYO, because it's at this super low price, guys. If you follow this crypto at all, that's why I always say know your crypto, know kind of what prices they sit at, so you can recognize a bargain when you see one. If you just come and you look at a bunch of crypto, well, how would you know that 2 cents is cheap, except that, yeah, 2 cents is cheap, right? But what if this was the all-time high for this crypto and it's the highest it's ever been? How do you know that? Well, you go and you look at the chart actually, and it'll let you know. But I'm just saying, you can't just look at this and be like, oh yeah, that's the price, unless you know. I know XYO, and I know that this is a price that I'm looking to buy this crypto at. I normally have a limit order set for about 0.19, but it doesn't really go to that price very often. So that's why that's where my limit order is, because it very rarely goes there. And when it does, it's just like a flash wick. I don't even know if we've been there, like 0.19, yeah, like once right here, right? So and even before that, I don't even know. If we go to the weekly, we can kind of see the whole origin of the crypto. Yeah, and so really it hasn't gone below this since right here, since its inception, the first inception wick, you know, the first week. So look at this. This was the first like couple months right here, as you see. And that was above where we are now. That's 2.8. And we are sitting down here at 2.1 right now. You guys don't understand how low this price is. And that's why I did this video tonight, because I cannot believe how low this price is right now for XYO. Now, we can have another volume pump like that. Imagine that. If we even go from, say we're at 2.19 right now, well, 2.8 all the way up to 8.2. So basically this would go all the way up to about, you know, 7.9 or something from where it's at now. Yeah, it'd be like 7 something, 7.5. Still, that is high. Look how high it would go if we did the same thing, right? So I'm waiting for another wick like that. When big money realizes, hey, look at this. We're at bedrock. Like, this is the lowest this crypto's ever been. We could pump this sucker to the moon real quick, you know, and make some real money. Like, this is going to be Dogecoin before it blew up. I'm really, like, I'm talking this up, but I'm, like, serious. I'm not sponsored by these guys, bro. I don't even hold any of this yet. I'm getting ready to buy it, though. There's no reason. I have no bias. That's what I'm saying. There's no bias here, except look at that. Look at the price. That's where my bias is right there, is saying, man, I can't believe how low this is, and that people are not recognizing. Maybe they just don't look at the week. Maybe that's the problem. If you look at the day, you wouldn't even know that. You'd be like, yeah, it is at a pretty low price. Yeah, but when you're talking lower than like inception price, like the first week or first month, what? Yeah. And this, I would be worried if it was like a garbage crypto. I'd be like, oh yeah, that thing's going to zero. But knowing what XYO is and the bright future that it has, this means I'm purchasing this, and we're going to ride it as much as we can. We even might go sideways for a little while, one last dip before it's time to, reap those rewards of holding, So that's what I'm looking for in the future. Is my screen not working? I know this. Oh, so look at this thing. It says, bro, what is up with the resistance? This thing is holding insanely strong. This coin could explode in the next few months. And that's what I'm thinking as well. Oh, Justin uses Coinapp. Right on. Hype on XYO. Yeah. The whales are sleeping on XYO for now. Maybe we'll wake them up. Maybe this will be a video to wake the whales up. Jorge, yeah, you came. Cool. Thanks for stopping by, Jorge. Your presence is always welcome. You don't always have to, do super chats to come. We just like your presence, man. We do appreciate when you do those, but for real, like, don't feel obligated that you don't want to come if you don't have a super chat, man. That's like not a criteria to be a Bitcoin renegade. That's a plus, but not a criteria. Your presence is the only criteria. So anyway, I'm liking this. I'm liking everything that's happening. I'd love to have Pepe Diamondhands on the show because he is, I believe, an XYO millionaire. That might never happen, but that invitation is always open to him and any other big XYO holders as well. If you guys want to come and talk about this and give them a perception of a big holder, what it would be like, to accumulate. What are the big holders doing right now? They're definitely not selling, not at these prices. So, and we're going to be looking for like a falling wedge breakout here on the weekly. So technically, if you went down like this, we had a no volume breakout. That's what you call that, and which is nothing. That's kind of what crypto's been doing lately. All crypto has these no volume breakout falling wedges. It's crypto wide right now. I've seen these everywhere. I don't know what it is. It's like the market is purposely using TA to trick us. That's all I think. So I'm getting less and less reliant on TA. Oh, this is USDT though. Oh, that is going to change things maybe. USD. Nope. Okay. I thought I was going to be wrong about all that, except, oh my gosh, on this one, guys, are you seeing this? We are lower than the inception price over here on the USD. The other one was the USDT, guys. What the frick? No way. Look at this. We are actually under the starting price. Dude, I think I'm going to put like several $1,000s in right now. Like, I almost want to take a loan. This would be where you take like a $10,000. No, I'm just kidding. Never take a loan for crypto, but I might. For real. Dang. If I didn't have a bunch of graph at like such a low level, if it was like at a level where I could just trade it and feel good about it, I would trade it all for XYO right now. But I'm too far in the loss. That would never let me gain my profit back. It would be just too risky that way. But if I could find some money to put in this, I will. Because XYO is awesome. I really wish I could do a promotion for them and they could just pay me in XYO. I'll buy some, but you got to pay me in some. Like, I would love to do like not an AMA, but like a sponsorship with XYO or the Coinapp. That would be awesome. You know, I would do videos about them and get the word out there and hold it myself. And, you know, I think I'd be a pretty good advocate for any community. Any community would be lucky to have Bitcoin Renegade, because we could be XYO renegades, we could be ICP renegades, we could be any kind of renegades. The Bitcoin is just because everybody knows what Bitcoin is. And that's just all around. It was Crypto Renegade. That was my name. And then we find out some other dude had that same name. So I wasn't about to leave the same name. And he's a crypto YouTuber too. What are the chances of that? Like, my screen name, my video game name has always been Renegade. You can ask anybody who's ever played video games with me 10, 20 years. It's always been Renegade. That's my gamer name. Just always has been. And so what would I use as a crypto name, right? Renegade. That's my online persona, right? Is Renegade. So then I'm like, okay, well, let's just slap a crypto on there because, you know, I'm a crypto renegade. All right. And then boom, we find out, well, there's somebody who has that exact name and he's a YouTuber and he has more subscribers than you do. Like, what the heck? Okay. So I'm like, well, what do we change it to? And people are like, Crypto Jeff. Oh, wait, but there's a Crypto Jeb. I'm like, man, I'm coming into this thing and all the names are already taken. That's how you know there's a lot of YouTubers. When all of the crypto names that you're trying to use are already taken by someone else, that's when you know there's a lot of people in crypto on YouTube. But anyway, yeah, we could be XYO renegades. So what I'm saying is the Bitcoin renegade doesn't mean that I'm a Bitcoin maximalist. Just for everybody that might get the persona, well, he's a Bitcoin renegade. Why is he talking about XYO or ICP or this or that? Why isn't he this renegade? Because of that situation. I would be just a crypto renegade, but there's already one. So yeah, so XYO is freaking amazing looking right now. I was gonna buy when it was over here and then it went up. Remember that up? Wait, and I was like, dang it, I missed it. And then it pumped right back down, right? So this is our second chance, everybody. Let's get out of the week though. I just wanted to make that point. I think I kind of nailed it, like into the ground, like Bitcoin did to altcoins lately. That's what I just did to that point. But anyway, I'm having fun though. That's the whole point. I don't know. Some of my subscribers say my mental health isn't looking as well. So sorry if I'm not seeming normal. I'm actually doing pretty well. If you guys are worried about me, don't be, because actually I'm doing, okay, except, I'm still dealing with the neighbor upstairs being loud and the crazy hours. But other than that, I'm actually doing really well, mentally. And so, yeah, no problems there. And I hope you all are doing good mentally, because that is the core of, who you are. You have to have good mental health in order to have anything really. So, whoa, what just happened there? All right. See, this is what I'm talking about. See this breakout right here with no volume? This is what's happening lately. We have these downward, but this is supposed to be an awesome pattern. To me, this is a jackpot. Like, if I'm really looking at this pattern, I'm saying this is a beautiful looking, a falling wedge. And we have a little breakout here. There's a little bit of volume, but then not really. It goes sideways, and we're actually supposed to go to the top of the wedge. That's the thing. When it breaks out, it's supposed to go to the top of the wedge, but nothing is happening like that. We go sideways and then down. I don't get it, guys. Crypto's not acting right, but that it just gives us more time to buy. Not worrying me. Actually, this is just kind of bullish when they drag out prices. And I think Pepe was talking about the Bollinger Bands earlier. He said they're tightening together. So let's go look at what he was talking about. Shout out to Pepe Diamond Hands for this call. Yep. We are getting a short squeeze right there. See that? It's because, like I said, we had a breakout right here. See that? And then as soon as that went sideways, boom. Now we have this squeeze right here. We're looking good because we are in the median price of it. So it isn't like we're, at risk of really going down. it actually is looking a little bit, like a continuation pattern, kind of a possible. Well, we had a definite ascending triangle right here, and it looked like it broke out, but it's doing exactly what it has been the whole time. When we get these breakouts, they aren't actually breaking out with volume. So you get these crazy, like, I don't even know what to call it. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. That was stupid. But you get these ascending triangles that don't do anything. They actually break to the downside, and that's the problem. And we have a good support, though. I mean, that actual median price on the Bollinger Band has been acting as a nice support level. And now we went below it, but it's kind of holding us up right there. So now this should mean that we could be getting ready to go down even further when it, squeezes. It can go down, but I've seen it squeeze and go up too. Like this one, look right here, before the squeeze, and then boom. So it just kind of depends if this thing opens up or if we start following it down. If it opens up and we go up, but if it opens up and we follow it down and get under this line, then, but I doubt we're going to go much further down because there is some serious support level right here. And, I don't really see it going anything below this right there, 196. So that's where I'm going to have, a buy order right above that at like 198. So that I can, get it if it does wick down there, but I doubt it. So I would be actually buying like right here. I wouldn't even wait to go down. This is such a low price. Anywhere from 1.9 up to 2.1. I'm buying all day, every day, all day, every day. Okay, let's move on. Before we might go back to that, but TA does get a little bit boring after a while. So check this out though. XYO announces that Analog is its first recipient of the XYO ecosystem fund. Well, what a lot of crypto need to concentrate on is getting influencers to, promote their stuff. And what I think they can do is learn from ICP. ICP does a community awards grant, and I would love to do that for like the graph or especially XYOs. But they have the Coinapp. I could do a tutorial of the Coinapp. I mean, I could do a lot of videos about XYO and using its system and actually interacting, buying, selling, trading, using the app, showcasing all of the stuff about it. So I think they should look into doing, something like a community awards grants for influencers like me, to build their communities up, because it's all about the community, guys. But this is really cool. This is awesome. This is showing you that XYO is building on their ecosystem. And that's what, a crypto is going to be around for a while. If they start building on, the foundations. And that is what I look for. And I love this. That's why I started buying more into the graph. When it started doing all of those grants to all those companies to build on the ecosystem, that's how a crypto is like doing big things. And this one's starting to do it too. Good job, XYO. Now, that is probably why the floor price has been around for so long. Maybe these, projects are just scooping it up, and kind of just waiting for the price before, to go up before, or their project to be built before the price goes up. That's what I was trying to say. So that's pretty cool, though. I'm definitely going to smash the like on that one. We'll give them a retweet for that too. So. But yeah. Now there is some stuff that I wanted to talk about that isn't XYO, just because it is crypto and it has, Bitcoin has a lot to do with XYO. I did want to touch on this point. El Salvador's Bitcoin adoption may pose risks to the U.S. financial system, senators say. So senators have introduced a bill that asks the State Department to review El Salvador's Bitcoin law and develop a plan to mitigate potential risks. Now, I don't know what they think these risks are going to be, and I don't know how our financial system ties into El Salvador, but, those are like probably state kept secrets, and we can't know about that. So all we can do is kind of take their word for the risk that they perceive that might not actually be a tangible risk. They might just, be a perceived risk, which is very different than a tangible risk, in my opinion. But they do have to take risks seriously, as a nation. I can understand that. Like, that makes sense to me. So, U.S. senators today introduced legislation requiring the State Department to write a report on El Salvador's Bitcoin law and develop a plan to mitigate potential risk to the U.S. financial system. The proposed law, the Accountability for Cryptocurrency in El Salvador, the ACES Act, oh, that's pretty cool, was today introduced by Jim Risch, a Republican of Idaho. Bob Menendez, a Democrat of New Jersey, ranking member and chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, and Bill Cassidy, a Republican of Louisiana. So in a press release, the senators say El Salvador's Bitcoin law raises significant concerns, and their proposed legislation, I don't know why that's so hard to say, gives the State Department 60 days to produce a report on the Central American country's adoption of Bitcoin, should the bill pass. Bitcoin, the biggest cryptocurrency by market cap, is legal tender in El Salvador, a tiny, impoverished country in Central America. The nation's eccentric millennial president, Nayib Bukele, proposed the law last year, and it was passed in September. One of the best things that's probably ever happened to Bitcoin, in my opinion. I love it. But I like this guy. He's smart. He buys the dip. Well, Nayib Bukele, you aren't buying the right dip, bud. You really aren't. I mean, actually, you are. Bitcoin is the right dip to buy, but so is this right now. Guys, I am not sponsored by XYO at all. I have nothing to gain by telling you that this is a good price to buy, except to show you that this is the lowest price this crypto's been in I don't even know how long, ever, basically. So XYO. So I was going to show you this. I don't know why. Why was I going to show you this? I don't know. I just obviously thought this was relevant for some reason. Oh, this is why. XYO is currently the number 182nd cryptocurrency by market cap at 14 million USD. Wait, what? That can't be true. Hold on, guys. I think they're fibbing. 14 mil is pretty low. I mean, 14 mil, you could put like 10 mil in and you would own the market, basically. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. So let's go look at what the real market cap is. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, these people like, okay, I'm sorry I even opened this page. Because they don't know what they're talking about, but check it out. This is what the real market cap is. That's more like it. 282 mil, baby. Now that's a market cap, okay? So I don't know what they were talking about there, but yeah, big market cap. We are actually volume of 4 million. It is down a little bit, which that's only because nobody is like into it right now. As soon as the interest comes back into this, oh my gosh, it is just gonna fly off of the shelves. I'm waiting for that, so I'm gonna get in. I'm not waiting for that before I buy. I'm buying now, and then waiting for the price to go up. If you look at what it's already done this year, check this out. Where is it? 4,000% this year. The market's only done 30%. XYO 4,000%. So if you guys want to get a real profit off of a crypto and buy it at a price where you can feel safe for a long time, like, so say you buy it now and it automatically goes up to like 3 or 4 cents, sits at like 3 or 4 cents for the next 2-3 months. Then in a couple months, it goes up to 5 and 8 cents. Then it's sitting around 6 or 7. You bought in it too. So even if it dips back down to 4, you're like, don't care, right? This is how you set yourself up for a future, not financial advice, entertainment purposes, only common sense. But I am showing you basically, if you did a one-on-one sit down with me, this is the things that I would show you. Like, and we do have that option available in the membership. If you want to sign the biggest membership or whatever, I will literally meet with you and go over this kind of stuff with you and show you how to, create a plan to become wealthy or to double your money, at least in crypto, because I've done it several times. I can't make you wealthy, but I can show you how to double your money. Now, if that can make you wealthy, right? So I do know how to double your money. That is something that I have done. And I can do again. I've done it twice. Big amounts of money, though. Not just like, oh, I doubled $100, but I doubled a substantial amount of money. And on eToro, I turned 100,000 into $600,000. So that is real. That's tangible proof. But all I'm saying is with XYO, this is a good time to purchase it. If you really want, and then you can dollar cost average at higher prices if you don't have enough money to put in right now. But yes, 2 cents is just all day, every day. So that's what I'm looking for on XYO. Let's actually see if we see anything coming in a potential breakout. We didn't really look at the time frame, so let's look at that now, because I want to go through some news and not just have it be like TA, but I do want to see if there's a breakout or something coming. Now, as you see back here, it looked like it was heading for a nice breakout. It was actually looking a little bit like a bull flag, but not really. But it was kind of doing the ascending triangle thing. It didn't really know what it was doing. It was doing good though, and it was like trying to move up. Well, something happened and it didn't work. It broke below the Bollinger Band median, right? Look at that. And then we went all the way down until we got some more volume right here. See how that changed everything? We had a bunch of volume come in, and then look at the price rise after that. So, and volume here, and they haven't sold it yet. So these are the things. Smart people are accumulating at these low. Look at all that volume. Look at all of that. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that, guys. Look at all that volume right here. We need to get these things away from it and show you this volume. 147.722 million. And then you have this one too, 83.517 million. That hasn't been sold. Normally when you have a buy, you have a big sell right after. Well, look at this. One big one, another big one, no sell. Where's the big sell? Because they're accumulating. This is whales. These are whales buying. I think it's got to be over the counter to make the market not move, because that's a lot of crypto they're buying right here. Look what it did to it when they had that volume last time. Boom! Made the market go way up, right? Look at here. Why didn't they move here? That's a lot of volume. A lot of it. Those are over-the-counter purchases, y'all. But they still have to record the volume somewhere, right? So I think, Binance does. Oh, this is Coinbase. I think Coinbase does over-the-counter purchases too. I really do. So if the whales are buying at this level, I mean, come on, I could argue for this all the time. I have nothing to gain. That's what I'm trying to show you guys, that I have no skin in the game on this. None. I could care less. But do I care if you succeed? Absolutely. And do I want the XYO community behind me? Absolutely. Because I love XYO. I love the XYO community. And I wish I had a bunch of money to buy a bunch of XYO right now. I have a little bit that I can buy, which is what I'm going to do. But, I do wish that I could put 10 grand in right now. I honestly wish I had a substantial amount of money to put in this, like real amount, because it's going to do at least 5x. So if I put my 10K in, I'm at least going to 5x this. It'll go to 10 cents. It will go to 10 cents. So it's just a matter of when. Not if, it's when will it go to 10 cents. So, all right, now we're looking for any patterns. And I do see a small pattern right here on the 4 hour. It's actually going to be a lot more tangible on the 1 hour, but we do have an ascending triangle right here for Scherzel right here. See that? And we've like kind of went above it a little bit, but no volume has come in ever since back here. So if we had that kind of volume come in over here, we could get a nice breakout. That's the thing. That's funny. When there's not a pattern forming and there's a lot of volume, if this wasn't over the counter, that would be the perfect time to buy a lot of crypto. When there wasn't like a pattern forming, when it's just kind of going sideways, you buy a lot of crypto, and then it didn't move the market. I mean, or that's over the counter. I have no clue. If you guys know what this is, because every time we get a big amount of volume, look, it moves the market. Even this amount of volume does that. You know what you see that? Why did this amount not do anything? And it actually kind of went down after. See that? What is going on? Anyway, I see an ascending triangle right here. You see what I'm talking about? You can see it a lot better here. See that? Ascending triangle. And it looks like we might break to the downside just by going sideways. Now, if we go and we break out and have a nice movement, then yeah, but we are above the median on the Bollinger Band, though. You see that? So it's actually looking like we are going to have a continuation to the upside. So we just had this, kind of dump. This would have been the ideal price to buy, but we're not a whole lot above that right now. So now let's look at the 1 hour, and you will really see this ascending triangle. See that? Ooh, up and down, up and down. And it like broke out. But technically, I would say, yes, that is the level right there. But then there's also this level. I mean, kind of like right here, that acts as resistance as well. So we kind of have this bigger ascending triangle over here, and then a littler one. We have this littler one, and then a bigger one, actually, that goes way back here that probably starts, in the same place or whatever. But yeah. So that's kind of interesting. I would like to see a breakout, but right now I'm just accumulating. I'm not seeing any imminent, breakouts, but this is a continuation pattern. So we do have continuation patterns, and that's about what we see there. Pretty cool. So we're going to do some Q&A only about XYO because I want this to just be an XYO video. I'm still going to do my videos where I mix cryptos, but I'm also going to make specific crypto videos like XYO graph, certain ones, because I really am a part of each of these communities. I want to build a presence in each one of these with you guys and learn from you, teach you, and just, collect crypto with you guys. I'd like to see some NFTs on XYO. That's one thing I haven't seen on XYO. I don't know if you can do it on crypto like that. That would be cool if you could. So if any of you XYO people know about NFTs or whatnot on XYO, or if that's a thing in the making, or if it's something they have, let me know. That would be pretty cool. Let's see. Hey, motivational subs here too. Right on. What's up, my friend? Hey, Miguel, XYO to the moon, baby. It was more so you freaking out about the numbers. Space token, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Man. Anyone here use Safe Trade or Exhibitron? Nope. Those are two dexes I know of where people go to dump their mine crypto. All senators care about is how fast and full they can. Yeah, exactly. And the senators, they live off of our tax money, guys. That's the thing. They live off of our tax money. No, it's not financial advice. Not at all. Oh, 288 XYO coins. That's not enough. That's not enough. I mean, it's a good amount to start, though. Anywhere is a good amount to start, especially if you're getting them at like 2 cents. Not financial advice, entertainment purpose only. People offloading their cold storage onto an exchange. I don't know. That's a good thought, though. But yeah, that would be a lot, though. A lot. Or it could be an exchange buying it. We figured it out together. You were talking about the exchange. I don't think it was just somebody's cold storage, but I do think it might have been an exchange's storage. 2 and 2. See, great minds think together. They also think for themselves, but great minds think alike. But they also think for themselves. I like it when people use stuff that I do. It's a compliment, you know, most of the time. But when I use other people's stuff, I always try to give them credit for it. Always. I've seen a couple of people use my thumbnails that did really well. I've seen a couple of people use my titles that did really well. And they're big crypto channels. So either they are watching my channel or it's more likely one of their team members that works for them watching my channel and looking for crypto stuff came across mine and was like, oh, that video of his did a lot better. Why? Let's look at the thumbnail. Oh, you know, stuff like that. Like my flexing one that I did. Remember my flexing one? I've seen like 3 or 4 different people do the flexing one. I've seen people do the one where I went like, I've seen people do that one. I was like, oh, flattered. I don't get mad, but I never get credit for it, though. They're never like, we got that from Bitcoin Renegade. But when I do it, I'm always like, that came from that person because they did that. You know, they should get credit for it. At least drop a name. Drop my name. If you're going to use my thumbnail, drop my name. If you're going to use my title, drop my name. Yay, no bots. And we had a lot of people on, and I think it's thanks to Xyodiamondhands. That whenever that guy retweets one of my tweets or responds to one of my posts, a lot of his followers come and watch, which is cool. And then some of our followers probably go follow him too. So it's like a really good relationship. That's why I like doing collabs. Tomorrow we're going to be working with Disruptive Wealth Creation and Steve Guillermo from Finance ABC. So Steve from Disruptive Wealth and Guillermo will be a part of our channel tomorrow. We're going to be doing a live stream. A 15-second. Yeah. Okay. So you said you hold 288 XYO, Justin. Are you dollar cost averaging in, or what are you doing? Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put $1,000 into it at this point. Try to scrounge up $1,000 and put it in at like 2.1 or right where it's at right now. And then I'm going to put some, you know, limit orders for a little bit lower. And then I'm also going to, you know, dollar cost average in the next couple of weeks, maybe like $100 a week, and just try to get in like a couple grand in it, you know, especially at these low prices. I can't pass this up. This is a crypto I know I'm going to make money off of. So I just want to get as much as I can. So I really appreciate it. We're going to be doing right after this, we're going to do a gamer session. So I'm going to do like a 20-30 minute, you know, break, let the YouTube algorithm cool down, because if I do it right away, it will really mess up my views for the next video. So we're going to let it cool down for like maybe an hour. And then we're going to come back and we're going to do a gameplay with ice emojis. I probably have about 5 of them now. Last time you saw me, I think I had 3 of them. I think I have about 5 now. One was a gift from an awesome person. Thank you so much. And I am in the middle of trying to buy my 5th one right now. So I might not have a 5th one. I don't know. We might not. I'm not sure. So, and maybe I'll partner with ice emojis too in the future and do giveaways. You know, maybe, I can foot the bill with them and we can give away some ice emojis or some ICP and some ice emojis, or I don't know. We'll see. It'll be really cool. Yeah, and guys, a lot of crypto is doing good. So Bitcoin is sitting at 44K right now. That is why I would be looking to get, you know, other altcoins that are at bedrock prices. Now, normally I would only say at this point to get layer 1s or cryptos that are at bedrock price, which means a price that it doesn't go to or stay at for very long. The lowest that is basically ever been. Those are prices I'm buying crypto at. Exactly. So, when it was from the Coinapp, when it was at 2 cents. So yeah, so you're basically broke even right now. You're a little bit in the profit. So that's good. You can get more and more and more and more and more, and then boom, it's going to be a good price eventually. So proud of you there, Big Justin. So, and I'm glad you could make it tonight, man. I'm glad you weren't, you know, swamped at work. I know you've been working a lot lately, so I'm glad, you know, things worked out so you could show up. So, guys, I am going to be having some gameplay later. So, hit that notification bell so that you can jump on with us. I've had too much coffee. Like, it actually does the opposite for me. I don't think I have ADHD, but it makes my brain slow down. Or maybe it's just, I don't know. I don't know, man. My brain's falling apart. Just kidding. We're doing good. But yeah, I think that's about it. I need to go and get ready for this next stream, and I will see you guys later. All right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!